Creating your documents from Airtable can now happen via a simple webhook. This is big news for Airtable free users after Airtable's recent plan changes where extensions got removed from the free plan, which basically means Airtable's script can't be used anymore. So using a simple webhook is the alternative, and I'm very, very happy that this is launched now. And in this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways of how to work with webhooks in Airtable in order to trigger your document creations. Let's get started. We are starting in Docs Automator here, and I have a simple invoice automation. I have mapped a document template, looks like this. And then here's my field mapping for the primary table fields and then the line item tables. And then we get to the setup document creation in Airtable part. We have 3 ways. For those of you who know Docs Automator already, previously there was only the automation script and the scripting extension, so both scripts that you can add in your Airtable base. Unfortunately, the free plan can't use scripts anymore in Airtable. So now I've introduced this webhook feature, and I've put in brackets behind here for Airtable formulas or buttons. And I'm going to show you in Airtable now how to trigger the creation of documents there. So I'm here in the connected Airtable base that we've used in this field. The invoice PDF is the attachment field that is mapped in order to save our PDFs. And what we want to do now is we want to trigger the document creation so that the PDF gets saved in those fields. So let me show you the first way, which is a formula. Let's call this invoice creation formula, and we add a formula, and I've copied the link before so I can just paste it. And as you can see, the format is already exactly like the formulas expected to be in Airtable. So there's a URL here, and then we're adding the record ID, and this is basically a formula method in Airtable where we're just adding this record ID of the row of the record that we are referencing here. So I create this field. This creates unique creation links for every record. And now I can go away. I can just click this. If this is successful, it says document creation initiated. And we wait a small moment, and we should see that indeed an invoice PDF is popping up here, as we can see now, and looks good. So that's the first way. That's how to use a formula. The same thing can happen via an invoice creation button, I call this. You can give this button a label, and then the action here is indeed open URL. And same thing here. We can just put this formula in here. We create this. I do this now for the second record here. Document creation has been initiated. We wait a little moment, and we should see the invoice being created as well. So you don't need a script anymore. It just works like this. It basically just opens this URL and the document creation is initiated. The last thing I want to show you is a bit more technical. So it involves writing scripts. If you're not into script writing in Airtable, you can just skip this part. What I want to show you is how to include this simple webhook in a script. You might wonder why use that webhook in a script at all, or why use the scripts that were there before. And the reason for these 2 scripts, or why you still want to use them potentially, is because we're waiting for the response here. So this is basically waiting till the Docs Automator API has finished its work, whereas the webhook just sends it off and Docs Automator handles it, but you're not really waiting in the script for the response. Waiting for it is not 100% necessary anymore in the Airtable integration, because both things that you're waiting for, which would be a PDF URL or a Google Doc URL, can be saved straight from the automation settings. So the PDF URL we're saving in this attachment field, and the Google Doc URL can be saved in a field as well when this up here is selected. So next, I show you how to include this webhook in a script. So let's copy this. Let's go to our Airtable base. Let's go to extensions. I have a scripting extension here already, and then some code. I'm selecting the table record, and then I'm saying if there is a table, then we want to call fetch, and we're adding this URL here. And there's still some formula code here when you copy and paste this, which doesn't exist in JavaScript, of course. So here we can just say plus record.id. Record is the variable up here, and if it exists, then it also has an ID on it. So this will do exactly the same. This will just initiate the document creation. So I click finish editing. I'm deleting this PDF, and I'm selecting the record 2 here. I could have also connected this to a button, but this works just the same. We wait a second, and there we go. The PDF also appears. So this is how you can include this webhook, this very simple webhook, in all of your scripts as